100 migrants have been detained, ready to be deported. Since the one-in, one-out scheme was announced. And how many migrants had arrived illegally in that time? 3,600. So it's a couple might be out, thousands in. It's the most inappropriately named scheme going. And clearly, the 100 who've been detained are not acting as a deterrent because they're still coming in record numbers. Record numbers. And Kevin goes on about the Tories going on about Rwanda. His lot, the shower that are now in power, kept going on about smash the gas.
We haven't yet topped the record numbers of 2023 in your government.
You're clinging for straws.
It is true that
drowning man.
Even if the Rwanda scheme had worked, that was hundreds compared to tens of thousands coming in. But Kevin, Andrew does make an important point, I think, which is that in the end, unless there is a deterrent, then you're not going to turn this round. And what is, in the end, a deterrent which can work for a country like ours?
Yeah, it is deportations if you're not a refugee or an asylum seeker. But pulling out of the UN Refugee Convention, pulling out of the European Court of Human Rights ain't going to solve any of that.
What do you do about people from Afghanistan or Eritrea or Sudan or from Iran if you can't legally and actually morally send them back to countries where they are genuinely in fear of torture?
You accept them. You accept them and you integrate them into society, and you accept that people from around the world fleeing torture and oppression have a right to come here under international law.
But that's no deterrent.
We should be welcoming.
Well,
no, not to them.
It's a green flag for more to come.
No, you're right.
And how do we know they're from there?
It's not to them.
How do we know
and I think just over half the people who do arrive on small boats are found to have a legal basis.
Yeah, and how do we even know where they're from? How do we know where they're from? Because, Kevin, they shove their ID over the side of the dinghy.
Look, it's not hard to question people if you're a skilled immigration officer and find out who somebody is.
Well, why is it taking 53 weeks on appeal?
And you ask them about the country.